Good day, family. Good day and gratitude. I'm missing something. Oh, my copyright disclaimer. I did memorize it. However, it did it in steps sometimes. Yeah, I think I memorized the copyright disclaimer. We'll see. We will. I did it once, but yeah, I'm gonna keep trying just to memorize it. Now that I understand it a little bit better. I'm just waiting for one more person. Just one more person. And I'm going to step over to the side because, yeah, I am smoking. Yeah, I need to, yeah, hot right about now. Oh, let me give me a cup of water because I'm in this room and I might get hot. You don't want that. Can you turn off that light for me, please? In the kitchen. Thank you. Oh, good day, family. I went to get me some water also. I do have me some tea. Because I don't want to get too warm in here because I'm already feeling like I'm smoking. It's hot. You turn on the ceiling fan. I hardly ever come in here. But, ooh. We have little ones visiting. So I'm in here. And, oh, okay. That made it much better. It's good to see y'all. I hope y'all doing okay today. Because I haven't been on in a few days, honey, and I got my garden back on track. I'll update you and stuff on that. It seemed like so much done happened. The last time I was on, I think I gave us the some small solutions that I had in mind for keeping ourselves safe. As far as everything that's going on in the world and stuff. My people, I love y'all. And then the very next night, I think it was the very next night, I saw that your president done bombed or missile or airstrike Iran the very next night. And I couldn't come on. I was getting ready to, but my water fell on the laptop. Oh, honey, I was so shocked. I was appalled at me. My cup, my water bottle. I had a water bottle. And it fell on my laptop. Honey, I flipped that laptop so fast. I hope didn't too much water get in it. So I just flipped it over and let it dry out and stuff. But to find out that man, I didn't even know that he had given us a 12-month, a 2-week, 14-day period to think about it. The elderly lady I was talking to, she told me that he said he was going to think about things for 2 weeks or something like that and make a decision. I guess that was a decoy or something, because he ended up bombing them that night. And then I saw yesterday and earlier in the evening when he was saying that it was a truce being called. I just want to tell y'all, don't you believe that shit? That it's a truce being called. You stay on course. You stay your black ass on course. You work on your garden so you can have some food. Fix them babies some stir fries. Make sure you got you some water stored. Whether you making your own little water system or whether you storing up water, whatever you doing, you collecting rainwater, filtering it, digging a hole in your backyard, whatever it is, you stay the course, Black America. Because this could go anyway. Everybody can change their motherfucking minds. And we don't need to be stuck depending on nobody else. You continue working on your personal library for them babies and for yourself. Because when you ain't got nothing else, you're going to need these things. You're going to need your water. You're going to need your garden. You're going to need to have your light, your warmth. You're going to need your books. Get some crossword puzzles for them babies and stuff. Get that little simple paint thing that I got for the little bitty toddlers and stuff. Keep them occupied. Little crossword puzzles. Because things might go left again. A hard ass left. And we don't want to be sitting here, losing focus and stuff on how we got to keep ourselves and stuff, because shit is fucked up out here. But me personally, as far as I'm concerned, give his ass up, hand him over. Do not sacrifice the American people, this land anymore for what's going on out there and stuff. Yeah, they've done too much. Your government, your president done too much. I don't know if it was by plan, by accident, or what. Everything seemed like it's a part of their entire mission. And if that is, then so be it. But we won't be sacrificed anymore. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, stuff to hand him over. Him and his squad that want to be down for him and riding and dying for him and stuff, hand drunk over. And his squad, the whole administration and stuff, everybody that's with him, get on your side. You're supposed to be over there for him. And as far as if it do come to that, drafting and stuff like that, honey, yeah, tell them. Y'all that support that man, I heard it and I agree with it. Well, I read it and I agree with it wholeheartedly. They need to go to your MAGA supporters. That's what sister said they was, your MAGA supporters. Y'all the ones need to get off your ass. Go to your nearest recruit center and sign your ass up for this war that's going on that America done got involved in. And I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Everybody that support that man, get y'all ass up and go on out there and fight that war and stuff over there and do what you need to do. Instead of sending people that don't even like his ass, don't believe in his ass, don't trust him. Instead of, corralling everybody to go over there and get y'all asses up and go over there and fight. Because y'all done did this. Y'all done allowed it. Y'all put that man in office. This is what you voted for. That's what you voted for. You few black people that voted for him, your ass too. Get your ass up and go down there and sign up. Other people shouldn't even have to be called into this. Other veterans and, other citizens shouldn't even have to be called into this. So y'all, you need to know, get up and you support that man. Get up and go on over there and fight that war and stuff. And I don't want to give no solutions if you don't want to go. Yes. Oh. Oh, I apologize about that, the little ones and stuff. But yeah, that's where I stand at on it and stuff, Yeah. Don't you bring your ass over here talking about you finna deport Face to a motherfucking thing, because Face ain't going to fight nowhere for no goddamn body. I'm already in a fight right here. We already in a war. Now we're in another war. We already in a war. So yeah, this ain't ours right here. Yeah, let them get your ass up and go over there and fight for that and stuff. Babylon must fall either way it go. Yeah, and I was saying I don't know if it's gonna be a missile or a meteor, but right now, honey, yeah, it's running neck to neck. So let it happen and stuff. You just stay your course, Black American. You continue doing what you doing, talking to them babies and stuff, getting them babies involved and stuff. Show them. They all y'all on your games anyway. You ain't seeing nothing but movement. Little games moving side to side. You got to shoot the little arrows and stuff down, the little spaceships and shit. Well, this is the real thing. It's the real. You put on any one of your news channels and stuff, they lying to you anyway. But they gonna show you. All the babies really want to see is what's on the screen. Let them see all them missiles and the smoke and stuff. And let them know shit done got real. Ain't no need to falling out crying and stuff because you want this and you want that. Ain't finna be no whole big 4th of July. And I advise don't even motherfucking pop nothing. Keep your money. Go buy your ass some garden soil and some seeds. Because hell, one of them firecrackers very well might send this whole damn thing up. Send that huge big ass boom. Send it on up there if you want to. At a time like now, Black people, you better stand down, get yourself together. Use that money and them resources to prepare. And let them babies know, oh no, we don't need to be buying fireworks. We need to be preparing for the fireworks. Because them missiles and shit get to coming over here, all that fire gonna be working. They'll get it, they'll understand it. They will understand it and stuff. Then you can go out and watch. You know, most places they do the celebration anyway. People on side of the road and stuff with their lawn chairs and blankets and they water and they're watching the fireworks. That's just as good. But you're going to have to let these babies know that shit done got real now. And just tell them we didn't know. We didn't have nothing to do with this. It just came out of left field, baby. I want to cry too. But I got to just tell you how it is and stuff. So let's go get some seeds and soil. They more understanding than we give them credit for. Because that's all we've been looking at, you know, in between our regular lessons and studying. We've been watching it. Yeah. I don't know if that's a star or a meteor or a missile or what, but we see all of them going on the screen and stuff. And yeah, that's holding her attention. Letting her know that, oh, Nana might be telling the truth and stuff of what's going on and how we need to prepare. Because I just told them, everybody else is getting ready. So you're going to have to get ready so you can be ready. Because if you ain't, and if I'm not ready, where your other grandma at? Is she going to have your 5-gallon bucket with your trail mix and your raisins, your water, your Pop-Tarts? Lead Farmer said just put edibles in there, stuff that the babies can eat. Throw a crossword puzzle off in there, you know, and an ink pen. I thought I'm going to put some little treats in the bottom of it in case they want a little sweet or something like that. And maybe, you know, they'll be interested in all of them. Yeah, Nana got my bucket. And, you know, yeah, so we're going to go and fill up the others for the other grandbabies and stuff, just a little bit at a time. But now it's more of a rush because of what's happened. That's what's going on and stuff, y'all. That's what's going on. But let's get some shouts out because we're going to read and then we got to go. It's beautiful out there. Enjoy it while you can. Good day, Mike TV. It's so good to see you, my brother. And y'all know Mike TV. Follow him on all the social media channels. Mike, if it'll let you, put it in the chat. Yeah, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram and stuff. Follow Mike. Because Mike is trying to get his subscriptions up and stuff so he'll be able to better assist us. If you want to know where you come from, your origins and stuff, my genealogy, that's where you want to go to, Mike. You ain't got to go to Ancestry, 1, 2, 3, ABC or whatever it is and stuff. You ain't even got to go there. I ain't never went to them and stuff because I don't trust these people, so I don't know what they doing. But my brother Mike, our brother Mike, see, we got to find those of us with the same solutions that they offering. You know, I ain't just readily knocking ABC, Ancestry, whatever they call Ancestry 23 or something. But I'm just saying you got other options, Black people. So you want to find out, you know, your roots and stuff, your genealogy. Are you really Native American and stuff like that? Go to Mike. Sign up for Mike and stuff and get it done and stuff because I'm going to get mine done. I need to know because me, I don't have my family's history like that. It stopped after my great-grandmother. It just stops. So I have no idea. Yeah. So don't feel bad. Yeah, don't feel bad, honey. I'm excited. I can't wait to come up on them funds that the ancestors finna just drop down on me. The meteor missile might be coming, and my abundance is too, honey. And I'm gonna levitate and get it. I sure am. But yeah, I'm just saying for me, y'all. Just keep the faith. Just keep the faith. How you doing, Elijah? It's so good to see you. Every time I see your name, I think about Farrakhan. If I cutting the check, they can give my check to Farrakhan. Give that money to Farrakhan. Dr. Claud Anderson, if he'll take it. If he'll take it and he want to spend any more of his life with us, teaching us, waking us up, I trust Dr. Claud Anderson. We got a few out there that we trust with this reparations, because they can't just give it to us. But don't hold your breath, y'all. Don't hold your breath. As far as white America concerned, they don't never intend to pay their reparations and stuff, but it is a debt owed. And for my people to be fighting it, still be fighting it, demanding reparations, yeah, I support y'all. Sure do. And I got some, I got some ideas on it and stuff too. I sure do. We can critique who they can cut that check out to. That way they can, give it to us in allotments and how we are better able to use it. Now, Farrakhan, I know if that check goes to Farrakhan, you're going to have to get your ass right. You can't be on that 8 point of this 10-point plan of his. You can't be 8.9, 9 points. Your ass going to have to stand 10 on 10 to get it. And that's what we'll need and stuff. But shit, them folks ain't trying to pay us nothing. So I just say detox yourself, get your mind right with cosmic energy and Mother Gaia. And y'all say get yourself right with the Lord, so be it. But get yourself right with cosmic energy and Mother Gaia and stuff, because that's where your prosperity gonna come from, Black America. It ain't finna be no material wealth like we used to. And we've been trying so hard, been sacrificing us and forsaking us for these material, superficial things and stuff. It's really not gonna be that. We do need it for a time being, because we do run off of this made-up paper currency. We do run off of that for now. They're going to this cashless society and shit. Just a whole bunch of mess. A whole bunch of mess. Well, everybody's sick of it now. Everybody motherfucking sick of America. And I just want to say, to those in other places that can send the missiles and that devastation, that annihilation, that will literally vaporize wherever it landed, y'all. It'll vaporize it. Everybody, everything. Some trees might, survive, but humans, you're too fragile. You're too fragile and stuff. It's fucked up to me. We should have never let these folks in charge of nothing. Now, it is what it is now. We got to work with it. But let's get the copyright disclaimer out the way, because we need to read a little bit. I would like to read a little longer to make up for the days I wasn't here, but I can't. So we ain't even going to worry about it and stuff. We just going to keep going forward and stuff. However, I will be back tonight, because everybody going home tonight. Everybody is going home tonight. And I love them. I know they tired of reading and studying and stuff. We do take breaks. But, this right here, we can get back to our regular schedule and stuff. But, copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed in nonprofit, educational, or personal use. Tips the balance in favor of fair use. Woo-wee. Might need to turn that fan on high. But I think I got it right for the most part. So let me just read it off here. Hey, Layla, it's so good to see you, my sister. Yeah, we just keeping on. Yeah, we holding the course with our garden, with our personal library, teaching our babies, letting them know we can't keep no more secrets with them and stuff about what's going on in the world, what's going on in this country, what's going on between Black people and white people, what's going on between Black people and Black people, what's going on between the other peoples that's here. We can't keep these secrets from them no more and let them think that everything is okay. Everybody's all one. No, we ain't. That's a motherfucking lie. So let me read this like it's supposed to be read. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news report, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So we can do this. Yep, you can do this just to criticize some shit, and I do. And I will. I sure am. Yep, you can do this right here for teaching. This is a sort of teaching because we're reading. We're reading things that school never taught us about. In all my 11 years of schooling, they never, ever taught me about any of these things I've read. So, yeah, we are teaching. You know, you can use it for scholarship, research, all of that good stuff. You know, and it's their law. They the one put it right here and stuff. So, you know, now that I understand it and stuff, I'm good with it. Yeah, I went ahead and even caused myself learning it. I know, right? This shit till they do something else behind the scenes. But I digress. So we're reading Powernomics, the national plan to empower Black America. Oh, let me just go ahead and refresh myself just a little bit. I'm Face the Nation. We on Bolden Unchained, and we here. I hope that's why you here, to assist Black America. We are uncovering and condemning the many agendas, projects, events, laws, codes, acts, studies, courses, experiments, memorandums, plans against Black America. So many targets. We in two wars at once. We in two wars at one time. All of it because of white America. Every last bit of it is because of white America. We in this war right here, right now. Ongoing. It's the longest grudge my young life ever heard of, been involved in. Directly and indirectly, because I'm involved with white folks. They're around us every day. Done built their whole life over us. They are part of our life and stuff. So we in a double war. All of this because of white America. Then we involved in the war over there because white America got their ass involved in it. So see, yeah, we going through some things and stuff, but we gonna have to just wake up and rise to the occasion, honey. Sure is gonna have to rise to the occasion. Ain't nothing else we could do. So we looking through a spiritual lens. I am a spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, and education. This is not religious. I am not religious, and I don't proclaim to be, and I'm glad I know I'm not, because I don't forgive a damn thing that's done happened to my people. Nothing. Even what I forgave, I took that back. Yes, honey. The forgiveness I gave for the lynching of Emmett Till. And now that I think about how could we even forgive that? How? We all knew his was the first, well, to me, his was the first huge funeral that was attended from people all across the country, the world, the country. People coming from everywhere to his funeral. 14 years old, innocent, beautiful, handsome, smart, respectful, young black boy. Young black man, 14 years old. From Chicago, visiting in Mississippi. And that's what happened to him. 100-pound fan put on a 14-year-old boy's body. Who would put a motherfucking 100-pound fan on a child's body and put him under the river? The Tallahassee River. So yeah, the forgiveness that I did give for that, honey, I took it right back. Everything. I took it right back. Because I started learning stuff about white America that I didn't know. I didn't know white America did all this to my people. I just wanted to know, how come we can't come together? I'm sick of hearing about it. Why come we can't come together? Yeah, so what is wrong with us? Who did it? That's what you want to know? Instead of saying why we can't come together, just ask, who did it? Who did something to Black America? Too much is going on for a long time between the education, addictions, running away, taking to the streets, not knowing yourself, getting yourselves, I don't know how y'all saying stuff, away from God, all of this stuff. Who did it? So I want to know. That's how I phrase it. Who did it? And don't even be asking me why we can't come together. We can't come together. I want to know who did these things so that we can't come together. And they're looking at me like it's white America. It's white America, motherfucking ass. That's done did every last bit of it. Yeah, I know addiction is rampant and took a life of its own. But hell, how the hell did the drugs even get into the community? In our community, we don't make no motherfucking drugs and stuff and fly them in on a plane or sail them in on some ships and boats and shit. Let me cover this up because I don't need 2 people. And I thank y'all family because I had like 3 or 4 to just go on and get started. But yeah, so I'm like, yeah, all of this comes right back to white America. Every last bit of it does. Who have gone from such an intense hatred of us to undying love, I guess white women claim they feel for black men. But honey, from what I was reading, if they were her property, I want to know who loving who. I mean, I'm just saying, how can you go from this, the rest, all of that, to all of a sudden that's your long love, your true love? So yeah, I think it's white America. Black America is so traumatized. We so traumatized. We can't do nothing. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to face it because of who it is. Because it's white America that's done these things. But I'll do it. I'll tell you who it is. Yep, and we learning exactly how they ass did it. Sure will, honey. Ain't no more hiding their ass, keeping them okay where they ain't got to worry about. I want them to know exactly who they are to us. Yeah, we ain't finna pussyfoot around with this. Hell, we already in a motherfucking double war, a dual war at one time. Now, ain't nobody else in this country, America, under war from the government. Black America, just Black America. So yeah, we in a dual war. Yeah, fuck they motherfucking ass. Fuck the dumb shit. You done too much to us, traumatized us. You gonna have to make some amends, white America, to continue. You're gonna have to make some amends and stuff. But I do feel like separation is inevitable. But for you ain't got no soul. Yeah, they ain't got no spirit. They don't want peace of mind. But for your own mercy. For your own mercy, because the ancestors gonna get all y'all asses. Because you have indirectly and directly condoned and perpetrated this whole system. That's enough. The ancestors gonna get all of y'all asses. So to get yourself a little mercy, white America, if you ever see this video, you better try to make some amends to Black America. Right some of these wrongs you've done. Yeah, it ain't just enough because you got black babies now. You've been married to a black man for 35, 40 years here. What the fuck does that mean? That don't mean a damn thing. That just means your ass just set up the board so white America can flip that shit. Because in the next decade or so, y'all, yeah, all of these mixed babies and stuff, it's going to be an allotment for them. I don't know how the hell they're going to do it. It's going to be an allotment or something for them, something that they can benefit from to help, to assist in wiping out that black side of them, that black gene. It might pop up in a couple of decades through somebody, child. But for the most part, they're going to, yeah, everybody going to start sleeping because they got to increase white life. That's their biggest fear. Dr. Francis Cresswell said their biggest fear is white genetic, living on. And so that's what they're trying to do. Instead of Dr. Umar Johnson said it only takes 3 generations. 3 generations. So that first mixed baby, that second mixed baby, that third mixed baby. Get with some white men and stuff, white women and stuff, start having babies. After that third one, oh, your black ass white right on out. Just like that. So yeah, all of this right here has been flipped, orchestrated against us as a people. And yeah, I didn't know either. But now that I do, honey, we got some work to do and stuff. I want to catch up with my people, get on code with my people with what's going on. That's why we read. That's why we read, because before I'm on my way to them, catch up with my people. Not no motherfucking coalition building either, because I don't believe in that goddamn shit. Reading this right here, coalition building was one of the biggest motherfucking setups on my people. Yeah, getting us to come to these companies and these groups, these organizations and shit, knowing goddamn well it wasn't but a little bit of a benefit for us. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. However, the ones that did get us there and that's sitting in them positions, in them seats, that's who get all the benefits. So they give it to themselves and then the other people in the groups and these organizations. And we get what's left, which is usually nothing. So yeah, I'm trying to get where my people are that think like me, and that want solutions for me, for my people, my grandchildren, your grandchildren, our grandchildren. Hell, they still got to coexist together. It ain't like hell in the world you can put up borders like you do in your house. Take that big old room. Well, here, I'm going to put this border right here. Don't you bring your ass over here on this side. We can't do that in the world. Although we should have did it to white America and kept their ass on their own. Yeah, over there or something. But we didn't do all those things and stuff. So yeah, now we got to by force. This is no longer a choice now. This is by force now. If you don't do these things, if we don't take these measures right here, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it through this, and we must make it through this, y'all. We got to survive. And just cause ain't nobody said it and stuff, Mother Gaia wants us to survive. That's why Mother Earth and cosmic energy is waking up. Because they know we too traumatized to do anything. We are. I ain't saying it in no bad way or disrespectful enough, because white America done fucked us up. They done fucked us up. Yeah, I forgive us. I forgive all of us for it and stuff. For us, for being sincere, for loving them, for trusting them, for not thinking that y'all still got that old evil, racist ass animal spine in you, don't you? Hell no, I don't want to go no goddamn camping with y'all. We don't be like that and stuff. I forgive us for not noticing and accepting that white folks as the general, as a culture, ain't changed one motherfucking bit. Just because Sabrina motherfucking ass is okay with you, that's Sabrina. Her ass might be one garden snake that Muhammad Ali was talking about. Her motherfucking ass might. But shit here, her ass can slither in and slither out too. The same way the rest of them can and stuff. You just got to be aware. We got to start using discernment, But I'm just here to read for us so we can at least know that, yeah, this is real. This ain't no coincidence. All of this is real life, and it determines our future. It determines our lineage, whether we live on, how we're going to be in the future. And honey, I don't want my grandbabies. I don't want my great-grandbabies, my great-great-grandbabies involved in none of this bullshit that white America cooking up. Sure the fuck don't. Fuck the dumb shit. Father, I'm concerned, Mother Gaia can do away with them right now. She want to be all black again, and I want the world to be all black again. And everybody else, your ass, you better get right. And other groups of people. Oh, so many of them in this country right now. And the rest of the world too. But you see the rest of the world standing up against America. So in Black America, you got to stand up against America too. You ain't got to come over here like this and do it all you got to do. If you ain't with this right here, fine. You ain't got to. You still got to get your personal library up. Teach your babies, your community, your neighbor, your nieces, your nephews. You got enough right there. You got enough. Everybody ain't going to want to get on no motherfucking social media. I should have been faceless. Setting up on this motherfucker. But I digress, though. So, hey, it is what it is and stuff. I'm here now. But you ain't got to do it like this stuff. You can do it more safely if you want to. If that's the right word. You can you'll have a little peace of mind. You can do it faceless. You ain't even got to do it online and stuff, honey. Just do it at home and stuff in the backyard. You, your babies, the neighbors, children and stuff. You can have a kid channel, reading their kind of books and stuff. That's why during the daytime we read, light stuff. And at nighttime, 12 o'clock midnight, we read the lynching and stuff so we can balance it out. Because from where I'm sitting and stuff, I need to know the good, the bad, the ugly, the savage, and the ravishness. That's done happened to us. to my people. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, the movie, that's some motherfucking bullshit too. All of it is. So yeah, I'm the last one that this, yes. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Can you close the door, please? That's why I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here for my people now. I'm standing up for Black America now. Let me put on my glasses. Give me just a minute, y'all. I ain't gonna find it either. Here. There you go down till you see her phone now. But it's her phone. Right there. So then, do I press top? Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, but I didn't mean to do all that and to get in that big old rant and stuff. But yeah, it's been a few days and stuff. Let's just read. So we are reading Powernomics, the National Plan. This Dr. Claud Anderson. The National Plan to Empower Black America, because we need to know these things and stuff, let me finish the introduction and stuff. I ain't did that in a while. Well, it was something else I want to tell you. Yeah, we look through the spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, and education, because we need to know who we loyal to. Allegedly, 2025, we still don't know who we loyal to. So we need to find out who are we loyal to and stuff, and use our discernment. Follow Black America that's being sincere about our ancestors. That's where you're gonna find the truth, the sincerity with our people. When they love our ancestors and they do everything in their power to teach about our ancestors, to remember our ancestors, to call on our ancestors, then for the most part and stuff, they ain't lying. You do got some out there that's using it to get in where they fit in and stuff. But for the most part, if you got somebody that's living for the ancestors and stuff, then yeah, you're on the right path and stuff. We just got to do these things and stuff, y'all. I don't know what else to tell us and stuff. If you don't do it, you ain't gonna have no choice. Yeah, it's gonna be taken away from you and stuff. Just stand for something rather than falling for everything and stuff. And I know it's very difficult and stuff, but we're gonna have to do it. And I think that's it. Our spiritual lens, and I don't forgive nothing that's done happened to my ancestors. I sure don't. By these clanimals. No, because animals, pets of the world, ain't got nothing on white America. They ain't got nothing on white America. Who is that? Rainwater? How you doing, Rain? It's so good to see you. Yes, son, I done found out I can't even collect rainwater no more. I'm going to have to confirm it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to collect it like I was planning on doing. And I don't want to incriminate myself and say I'm going to still do it. Because if I can't do it, then all right. I just, come up on it some other kind of way. But it's good to see y'all and stuff. I think that's the most part for the my introduction and stuff. So now y'all know you ain't got to waste your time here and stuff. I don't want you to waste your time, honey. We ain't got time to waste. We do not have time to waste. You got to get yourself where you need to be so you can learn what you need to know to try to survive something. With your own ideas and ideas and solutions from your people, we'll be okay. You'll be okay and stuff. Them little efforts is going to go a long way. So in Powernomics, we are on chapter 2, and we've read about coalition building because I didn't never know about that. There's a whole lot of stuff I didn't know, honey. Yes, honey. Every day I'm learning something new. Then we also learned about ethno-aggregation. And that's where we at recently with ethno-aggregation, which is putting all of our resources, all of our energy, time, money, efforts into us. Pooling everything into us. That's ethno-aggregation. And now we learned about, after that, it was vertical integration. And vertical integration is where you got everything that's together for Black America. We putting everything together for Black America. And once you got everything and stuff, honey, you just shoot right to the top. Yeah. I mean, your wallet, your prosperity and abundance is just so bountiful, so full. Honey, can't do nothing but shoot up to the top. That's vertical integration. And we all still together. See, we all still together. See, Dr. Claud Anderson got he got the plan. Everything is written out for us. See, this right here is where we really was. And since the baby's been over, I ain't even been doing this and stuff. But I'm going to do this so we can see it more better. This right here is how we are now. We all on the bottom right here like crabs in a bucket, you know, in a barrel. And we can't really go up. Now, them red lines right there, that's for those of us, our people that's in position of motherfucking sellouts that try to call us. Come, sign your email, subscribe, be with this coalition, join that coalition. We doing great things and stuff. Now, they getting some benefit. Oh, yeah, they getting some benefit. They got some laps of luxury. But for us, we right here. We right there. And the more they put in there of our people, it might get longer. It might get fatter, bigger. But this right here is too. And that's where the prosperity, the abundance. See, that's where the comfortability is right there. And in that stem right there. Us down here, we just like weeds. It's just like can't nothing get in there. Can't no sunlight get in there. No water, no nutrients, no nothing. Can't nothing get in there. It's like bad wigs. You know how when that wig get all matted up and stuff, you don't even want to straighten the weave out. You just throw the whole damn thing away. It's been hanging on that doorknob over there for 3 weeks now because it's so matted up. But that's how we be. That's how we be on that model right there. Just like bad wigs, weaves and stuff, just tossing them down. And they get thick. They just grow. You don't do something with them and stuff, they might just solidify into one huge weave. So his model for us is this right here. This is his model for us. Because see that right there? That ain't doing us no benefit, but the new model does us benefit, see, because we shoot up to the top. And that right there at the top, that's where all the abundance is. That's where you're going to get all the abundance, all the wealth, all the power, all the prosperities and stuff. And that's going to grow. But see, none of this means that it's going to hurt other groups of people. It ain't going to hurt other groups of people where they ain't motherfucking ass going to be missing our contributions. But hell, that shouldn't hurt that bitch ass anyway, because your success shouldn't ride on us. Your success should ride on you. So it wouldn't hurt nobody else, no other groups of people. Yeah, they going to miss it, but hell, they wasn't supposed to have it like that anyway. You know, they just use that. It just gives them more. And they use that more. They count on that more than they count on what they would have. So that's going to be the only thing that really is going to be off about this right here. But that ain't our fault. Fuck that motherfucking shit. Fuck that goddamn shit. We still need ours. Now. So we ain't doing no harm to other people by focusing on us. Who the fuck cares here? They should have did right by us. White America done had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, time after time after time after time to do right by us. Soon as we stepped off them plantations and stuff, soon as my ancestors stepped off them plantations, the chase was on. They ain't never let up on us. Ever. So yeah, I ain't got to motherfucking forgive nothing either if I don't want to. So let's read. But I said that we was gonna start with vertical integration again. Because we did read just a little bitty part of it. Just to get started with it, vertical integration versus that. So we read that social integration and horizontal negatives. And that's like the Model T. You know, when it's horizontal like that and all them wigs and that weave and stuff is just piling up and stuff. But it can't grow. It can't get out. It can't get no nourishment. It can't sprout. Can't sprout. And then you don't want no wig to sprout. That motherfucker fuck around and be taking off walking. I'm just saying. So the advantages of vertical integration. I read that, but I said we were going to read it again and stuff because once you get on that vertical stem and you start climbing up that stem, we got to vote at every level of that stem. That vertical integration, we still together. We still one. We are. This is about us, our economics, not white folks, not other groups of people, about us. But when we get on that stem of that T, we got to start voting. and, making our presence known and standing on what's ours, because that's all about prosperity. When you're on that vertical integration, when you're on that vertical ladder, if you don't keep going up, you either gonna stay right there or slide back down. Yeah, and you still on that vertical ladder, but you want to keep going up on it and stuff. So yeah, the advantages of vertical integration. We're gonna read again just real fast. In association with the Powernomics empowerment vision of economic and political reform for Black America, the vertical integration paradigm has numerous practical and important purposes. 9 purposes are listed here. Number 1, vertical integration gives Black Americans access to the primary holders of the nation's wealth and resource powers. That's going to give us access to the nation's wealth and resource powers. He didn't say white America. Yeah, he said the nations. White America is claiming everything and stuff, but yeah, from where I said that, they don't own a motherfucking thing but them 5G towers out there, and they need to be taken down. But I digress. Number 2, it gives Black America a collective sense of direction for their collective self-interest. Because, see, we got to do this as a group, y'all. We got to do this as a group. We got to be focused as a group. Critiquing things as a group. If it might be good for me, but it ain't good for the people, for the group, for our mass of people and stuff, then it ain't good for me. It ain't gonna work for me. Nah, I don't want that motherfucking shit here. It's gonna make me full, but it gonna itch everybody. Nah, I don't want that shit. Don't even bring it over here. So see, we got to have a group mindset about our collective. Number 3, it gives Blacks a channel for upward mobility. It gives us a way to go up, y'all. It gives us a way to increase, to prosper, to rise. Everybody else come up with these models and these plans they motherfucking ass done made up. Oh, it's gonna help Black America rise. We gonna rise, and it never do, because it's always an illusion. But this ain't no illusion. We just 20 years behind. And everybody, the ones that have stood against Claud Anderson, Dr. Claud Anderson, they all gonna be exposed. They know who they are too. You know who you are. You knew what your motherfucking ass was supposed to be doing. Some of them that didn't even know Dr. Claud Anderson, but they knew they were doing wrong when their ass got in these positions and decided that, yeah, I'm just gonna go on and sign my name on here because Black America ain't ready anyway. Because everybody else done signed it, and hell, is 11 against 1. It's gonna go through anyway. Might as well go on and sign on there and stuff. Or yeah, so they sell us out. That's basically what happened. And it seemed like it's okay with them and stuff. But so that's why we never actually rise. We've never, especially after Black Wall Street, we've never actually rose anywhere. We just always been held down. And that's how I feel. And I feel like our skin folks is, they the problem. Number 4, it is a tool to capture new physical, financial, and cultural territory. Now, keep in mind, this book was in 2005. It's allegedly 2025. So, yeah, we got to take all that into consideration and stuff, too. But we still on this model. This national plan still holds true for us. It still holds true for us, because regardless of what any motherfucking body say, we was here first. As far as I'm concerned, everybody can get the fuck up and get out. Get out of America now. As far as I'm concerned. Number 6, it gives Black Americans the mechanism to control an economic industry from the raw material at the bottom to the retail markets at the top. So we're asked to be able to control an economic industry. Well, and we ain't got no control over nothing now, but with this national plan, we will, y'all. It's possibly the only way we can save us. We can do something for us. I don't see nobody else with nothing else. Dr. Reverend Augustus Corbett, he got a agenda for us. I think Dr. Ray, Higgins, I think he got an agenda for us. So it's a couple of agendas for us that are worthy, and we are going to use them. I just want to say that Dr. Claud Anderson's right here, this is fail-proof. Even today, this is fail-proof. Number 7, it instills Black Americans with a mindset. So you got to change your mindset. With a mindset that encourages them to concentrate and direct resources for maximum impact, for maximum benefit, and maximum visibility. Number 8, it promotes a hierarchy of authority and respect within Black families, Black neighborhoods, and Black people, honey. We begin to respect each other again, to trust each other, to seek out each other's advice, solutions, talk. We begin to seek out those things with each other and stuff, because this right here, it promotes that hierarchy where we can trust each other again. We can believe in us again. Because the way we going now, honey, I don't trust in a motherfucking thing, because we fucking manipulative. We like Dr. Randy Short. Somebody told me about Dr. Randy Short. Y'all, he got a book club, Black Man's Book Club. Get your black ass over there. And it's called Angry Black Man's Book Club. And it's awesome. And he was telling about, you know, how we have become takers. And we are some motherfucking takers of our own people. Just taking everything from us, just like white folks taught us to do. So stop that bullshit. And when you get with this right here, you're going to have to stop it. You either going to be with the group, with the collective for Black people, or you not. You get your ass over there with white America. You going over there with America. And number 9, last but not least, finally, it reduces Black Americans' vulnerability to competitive groups by dissuading them from engaging in self-defeating horizontal integration, lateral mobility, and cross-purpose issues. So it's saying that it'll reduce us from being vulnerable to the other groups of people by dissuading, by encouraging us to be with us. Be with us. Then that stops us from being with other groups of people, and we so vulnerable and waiting on what we gonna get. And this all it was. I thought I won't get more than that. What's this $250? And I look over there, her ass got $25,000. I'm just saying. You see how it worked? Yeah, I'm just saying. Just wanted to use that for you and stuff. And so yeah, it helps us to become more strong when we are where we're supposed to be. You ain't where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you might have a little growth, like my garden out there. It had a little growth, and then all of a sudden everything just started wilting and stuff. So, you know, we don't want that. We want to be with us so we can be motherfucking strong all the way to the top, baby. Ain't no weakness. I'm just saying. And this is it right here. Shit, somebody you should have done your due diligence and just kept going hard. Because I would have been, you know, paying attention. Some of us do. Some of us do be looking for us where we can grow and get with and create for us. Because we know we can't create nothing with other motherfucking people. I'm just saying. Oh, and this right here is I'm going to draw this diagram out too on my paper, because you know I like to draw stuff out, because I'll be better able to understand. And then I'll explain all of that right there when I do. All right, applications of vertical integration. Ooh, applications of vertical integration. I was going to go a little bit more into the lateral mobility and the cross-purpose issues, but when I do that right there, then we will. Chapters 5 through 8 contain specific applications of vertical integration. However, this paradigm applies across the board to all aspects of group empowerment. It applies especially to the business, education, and political principles of self-interest, unity, and monopolistic dominance. You always have to pause on that word, because I can see me now. I be reading, I be saying monopoly, but it's monopoly. Yeah, unity and monopolistic dominance. The vertical integration concepts creates an alternative structure within which Black people can collectively compete in most aspects of our society. It might be a little bit more challenging now, because you got to keep in mind this book here was 20 years. We 20 years late. There's a whole bunch of more people over here. There's a whole bunch of more resources and solutions and stuff. Instead of coming to us, it's harder for us to get them because it's going to all these other groups of people and stuff. And mind you, still white America. So that's why we got to get our own table. Got to get our own round table and stuff. Let them motherfuckers keep what they got over there and stuff. You going to follow this right here. We need you to follow this right here. This right here is all we need. Yep. The vertical integration concept creates an alternative structure in which Black people can collectively compete in most aspects of our society. In those businesses in which Black entrepreneurs have competitive advantages based upon Powernomics empowerment principles, the vertical integration paradigm facilitates industrialization. By doing this right here, we'll be able to create our own industries, provide for ourselves. Ideals is going to come like that, y'all. We're going to have solutions, ideals. So many going to come while we on that stem, that vertical integration on our way to the top. Because when you're going up to the top, everything is evolving. Everything is creating. Everything is improving when you're going to the top. You don't take something that's here and think it's going to stay the same as it go up. Now, if it stay the same as it go up, you gaining ground. But are you really elevating? You gaining ground, but are you really elevating? When you get to that top, are you going to have better resources? Are you going to have better idea, better equipment? So see, that's why we got to work on it on our way to the top. So yeah, we'll keep prospering and receiving goodness and abundance. We want to just get to the top and then we ain't got no new skills, solutions, ideas, creations, and stuff like that. In my opinion. Once Black communities are rebuilt, industries, more so than businesses, will provide them with greater wealth, greater income, greater employment, and greater power building opportunities. See them industries, once we build up our Black communities, them industries, y'all, that's where we're going to get that abundance. It's going to open them doors and stuff. Going to kick them motherfuckers off the hinges and stuff. Them industries are and stuff. More so than the businesses. Them businesses are going to help too, because we need to go to them businesses and get our necessities. You're going to need to go to that business, that grocery store, and maybe get you something that you can't grow that you need. So yeah, it's all going to be like hand in hand. One of the other chapters said this right here works like hand in hand. Yeah, it works together. Equally important, vertical integration serves as a mechanism for controlling every layer of business within an industry. For instance, if Black manufacturers of Black hair care products form a vertical industry, it will be possible for them, as well as other Black entrepreneurs, to move up or down in the production, distribution, and the retail processes. And I remember a while ago, maybe a year or so ago, I guess, the sisters were trying to get in on the hair care business, but they found it hard to even get in because other groups of people, who are the motherfuckers that's controlling the hair care stores and stuff, because they all here about look like white folks to me. I don't know what to tell you. Where I'm from and stuff, it really was just white people and Black people, and then Mexicans started coming to my little neck of the wood. But where I am now, everybody's. You see everybody and stuff. So I just, Bobby Hemming hemmed it up. Bobby Hemming, he said it just melanated and non-melanated. So these people that's got this hair care businesses and stuff, they all done sold it up. Everybody could get in on it. Everybody could get in on it, sell motherfucking rubber bands to weave, perms, hair care stuff, hair defining cream, styling gel, the blue grease, green grease, that grease we like to use. They get in on that and stuff, and they ass don't put not damn one in their hair. They don't use no damn hair grease. They don't need no motherfucking curl activator. They don't need no goddamn curl defining cream. Stuff like that we use. But they got it sold up. And black women were having a hard time getting in on the hair care business. Because they were like, hell shit, we gonna keep this for us. And they set it up like that. It mentioned it in one of these chapters. Once I get real good, and I'm gonna be annotating the chapters that we've read so that I can memorize them and learn it and stuff. See, I already write stuff down in them and stuff because I need to learn these things too. But what they did was, he mentioned it, how they all come together. Might make the prices high. You know, they might do little other side tricks so that you can't get in on it. But they can still control it and run it how they want to. Then when you lose distraction and realize, oh, I can't do it and shit, then they'll bring the prices back down and shit like that. However, while they got the prices jacked up high and stuff, they might be offering coupons, discounts, giveaways, you know, and stuff like that. Their way of sister be like, damn, you mean they don't charge? The weave done went from $20.99 to $29.99. But however, you know you need them 5 packs of weave. They might give your ass a discount. Yeah, you do this little subscription right here, this survey, you might get it all for $5 or some shit like that. See, so it's always little tricks and stuff. I don't know because I don't go buy it like that and stuff. I wear my own motherfucking hair. Shit. Oh, my ancestors, honey, I done rolled off my whole son right here. But that's all right. I digress. But I'm just saying that's how they lock us out of stuff. But now doing it Dr. Claud's way, honey, can't nobody lock us out of a motherfucking thing. They're going to be on the outside looking in. And don't you let them in. You do, you ain't getting in. I'm just saying. They will also be able to collectively encourage and support independent black suppliers and retail outlets. Clearly, vertical integration holds enormous potential for black people. And I still think right today, even though I do advocate and I wholeheartedly believe that black women should go back to wearing our own motherfucking hair. That weave ain't doing us no damn good. Them wigs and all that shit, all that damn, and you got the padded and stuff. You ain't getting no air. You ain't getting no oxygen. Your brain, your skull, your scalp, your follicles ain't getting no messages from the ethers. Ain't getting no sunlight on your hair or nothing. So I do advocate and believe that we should go back to our natural hair and stuff. All things considered, if you got to, go let cuz fade you up a little bit. Tend to them follicles and stuff and get it growing back right. If you got to, go ahead and go bald. Shave it off for 2 or 3, 4, 5 months if you want to. You look beautiful. Yeah, it'll grow back. It's just your hair. Don't be afraid of it. We're going to have to face that too. We're going to have to face that shit too. It's just all part of us doing for us now. And it ain't going to be comfortable. This right here ain't really comfortable, but this is tolerable. I can read. I love to read. I sure do. All right, let's go, though. I don't mean to be ranting and stuff today, but something on my mind. Do our competitors profit from our horizontal orientation? Do they profit? Do our competitors profit from our horizontal orientation? Now, the horizontal, like the horizon, you know, that's the horizon right there. And then you see the sun coming over the horizon. Well, it said, do our competitors profit from our horizontal orientation? All them wigs and weave in the bottom of that T. That's the horizontal right there. Do our competitors profit from us being right there? Hell yeah. That's because they getting everything on the stem. I hope a motherfucker ain't getting my goddamn car. Oh, my damn self. And I'm about to push the whole damn screen now so I can see out there. Ooh. Hey, brother. Everything okay? Oh, what was that big crash? Oh, okay. Yes, sir. I thought somebody hit my motherfucking car. Hell no. Okay. Who did it? Yeah, shit. I don't need no more surprises. I know I'll cuss your ass out. But I digress, though. Let's read. Oh, he must have choked that off in the dumpster. Yeah, let's do our competitors profit from our horizontal orientation? Yes. Told you. Let's see how. Black Americans cannot protect their existing assets by moving horizontally. We can't. We right here. We can't protect nothing on this horizontal aspect, this horizontal level. Not everything is dumped on us. Yeah, we can't protect nothing. We paid a high price for horizontal social integration, including the loss of our communities, the loss of our culture, our colleges, our professional sports teams, our political leadership, and our businesses. We lost all of that to motherfucking integrate with white America. Motherfucking ass. Honey. As we opened our culture and communities and abandoned as we opened our culture and communities and abandoned blackness, our competitors came in and filled the void. Yep, sure did. While others enriched themselves playing and singing our music, many of our singers and musicians faded away. As our young people fight for admission and financial assistance at white colleges, many historically black colleges are now predominantly white. Yes. While black business persons argue for affirmative action and set aside preferences, black businesses that once were all black because they provided services and products that were unique to black people. Duh! Well, now they were forced out of business by the majority society and newly arriving immigrants. We left the back door open while we were busy horizontally integrating. Now it has closed and locked us out. Yep, now, yeah, that's what happened. Integrating with white America, it left us out of black America. And white America just rushed in on it. Yeah, so it's kind of like, once we was on that horizontal level, we left that back door open and stuff, which we gonna say that back door. One of them doors was our focus on our education, our focus on our village, tending after each other and stuff, looking after each other babies and stuff, We left them doors open. White America rushed in and filled up there. So we didn't get back to our education. Teaching the babies, making sure they learn, making sure they work twice as hard, make sure you graduate, make sure you get your degrees and stuff. We left that back door open. They didn't do it. White America just rushed in and filled up that void. We still ain't got back to that because right now, your ass gonna have to fight to get Shay Shay to read. Yeah, you might have to fight to get Shay Shay to read to your ass today. You got to be creative. You got to get creative with that right there and make her be interested to read and stuff. Stutter too much. Maybe she'll be like, shit, I know I can read better than that. Ain't face, let me read now. I'm just saying, we left that back door open. White America filled it up. I don't know what the hell they filled it up with. Sports, I guess. Religion, sports, relationships with white folks, school, trends and clothes and stuff. They motherfucking music. They filled it up. We never got back to it. We left them doors open. That's what he talking about. Shit, them some manipulative ass motherfuckers and stuff. So let's look again at the hair care industry to illustrate this phenomenon. Yeah, let's see how he say. Only black people got black hair. That's just what I was saying. They motherfucking that don't use no motherfucking coconut grease on their hair. They don't use that. They don't use black grease. They don't use curl activator, curl defining cream, sulfate. They don't use that. We use that. So only blacks have black hair. Until the beginning of horizontal integration in the 1960s, black people not only dominated, but also had a monopoly on black hair care. It was ours. It was for us. We knew what the hell we need for our hair. White folk don't know goddamn what we need for our hair. They can't even get rid of their lice. They need hair care for that. For their type of hair. Not us. We didn't need that. Black business persons attended to every aspect of black hair care, from the manufacture, the distribution, and the retail sale of products to the operation of barbershops, and the operation of our beauty salons. Now all of that has changed. Asians and majority white companies have taken over, and now they motherfucking ass dominate the black hair care business. Yep, sure do. While the country was horizontally integrating, black hair care providers were locked out at the bottom and the top. Yep, they were locked out at the bottom and the top. Majority white retail outlets, especially the drugstores and the supermarkets, they did not integrate their store shelves by including black hair care products. Only the black hair care businesses became financially, once the black hair care businesses became financially weak, white firms bought them out. Yep, once they became weak, white folks, they swooped in and bought them out. Motherfuckers. Retail outlets made shelf space only after white people acquired the ownership. Once they bought the business and stuff, bought them out, then they put it on the shelf. But until then, them son of a bitches. Because see, whatever's bought off the shelf, still the owner got to get paid. The owner, they got to give the owner some of that. And so they no, we ain't gonna put that shit on this shelf. Now when we buy that company from there, then we'll put it on the shelf. Ain't that something? That's how to tell you something else right now. Black people went through integration, but blacks went through integration, but business opportunities did not. Even then, black people were the primary manufacturers until Asians took over the distributorship and effectively cut black producers off from most retail outlets. This divide and conquer tactic forced most of the remaining black hair care producers. This divide and conquer tactic forced most of the remaining black hair care producers to sell out. Black hair care is now a vertical industry controlled by everybody but black people. Yes. Black hair care was left unprotected by horizontal social integration. That's what happened to our black hair care industries. And that's what happened to everything else that we've lost. We left the back door open and white folks swooped in and took it. Other folks swooped in and took it. Everybody controls everything about us, for us, to us, but us. I think now it was we own less than 1% of everything. And now I think it's still less than 1%, or it might be 2%, something like that. But it ain't much. I know it ain't no 3% of nothing. Should black people ever move horizontally? Should blacks ever move horizontally? Should blacks ever move horizontally in their quest for greater wealth and power? The answer is yes, but only after they have ascended up the wealth and power pecking order as indicated in the power T mobility model as shown in figure 6. Black businesses can move either horizontally or vertically, but the timing and the order is important. Once we get the sequence wrong, often we get the sequence wrong. We integrated and moved horizontally first. Vertical must always come before the horizontal. The objective of the horizontal move is to expand within an existing market that blacks dominate. As indicated earlier, there is a point at which black people have ascended high enough into the wealth and power structure that it will become okay for them to expand horizontally and seek out new turf at the higher levels of this nation's racial hierarchy. We should participate in horizontal activities only after we have monopoly control of the politics and economics of our own neighborhoods, communities, and our own consumer markets. So we need to focus on us. And once we focus on us and stuff, then we'll be able to, participate in other activities. Competing. Not just take your damn ass there and be there. You're going to be there to compete. Everybody else is there to compete on every aspect. People ain't just competing at games and sports and stuff. They ass competing at everything with our motherfucking ass for housing, medical, whatever, you name it. All right, conclusion. We have looked at the 4 keys to empowerment: an empowerment culture, a vision, an ethno-aggregation paradigm, and a vertical integration paradigm. And that was the 4 tools. And we just went over a little bit of the ethno-aggregation and the vertical integration. And the vision is a group vision for everybody. And an empowerment culture is for us, just for us. We ain't trying to empower other people and stuff, and this ain't harming no other people. These tools are designed to frame how we think, see, and behave regarding racial matters, and to bring us together as a team. The majority of society's social engineering has polarized Black Americans to the point that it is nearly impossible to get Black people to work together for any purpose. Exactly what I was saying. Why can't we come together? Well, that's what y'all was saying, why we can't come together. I know why we can't come together. But the majority society's social engineering has polarized Black Americans to the point that it is nearly impossible to get Black people to work together for any purposes, let alone to pool their financial and non-financial resources. If we remain in such a state, it will not be possible for Blacks to progress as a group. If we stay like this, we can't progress. We can't progress as a people. Your ass can progress. Your motherfucking ass can progress. And to keep progressing for you, you can't look back at us. You can't help us. You can't assist us. You can't lend us a helping hand. You see how that worked right there? So we got to do this as a group. The empowerment tools presented and discussed in this chapter are interrelated, but they should be used in the following sequence. Number 1, establish an empowerment culture to foster mindsets, values, and codes of conduct that prohibit members from acting in violation of their own people's best interests. If I were going to take that allotment or whatever they said, we're going to give you this perk right here for doing this and this and this. And then I'll take that and stuff. And then I go and look at it and start thinking about it and stuff. Oh, but if I take this right here, then it's going to take away this, this, and this. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I apologize for that, y'all. We almost done. We are almost done. I'm sure of it. So, but yeah, if I was to do that, if I was to accept something, hey there, Kelvin, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Paula Waller Pride, how you doing, my sister? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm reading. I'm trying to teach because I'm trying to learn too. I didn't know nothing about these things, but yeah, it's awesome what we doing for us now. But I digress though. All right. Establish an empowerment culture to foster mindsets, values, and codes of conduct that prohibit members from acting in violation of their own people's best interests. So for myself, I know I would do the right thing. I always try to do the right thing. Someone comes along and stuff, knowing who I am and who I'm for. I'm for my people. That's it and that's all. And offer me something else. But then once I get to thinking about it and looking it over and critiquing it and stuff, oh, if I accept this right here, it didn't seem like it would have an effect on my group of people. But however, since I am with my people, it does. And so for me to accept this $25,000 right here, it's going to take away this, 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 and this. And they might be seemingly small takeaways, but they taking it away from the group, you see. So now that wouldn't be beneficial to do anything like that. Any type of violation, whatever it may be, it can't be tolerated. It cannot be tolerated. That's what I mean by the empowerment culture, to foster the mindsets, the values, and codes of conduct so that we'll know what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. Now you can't accept that. I don't care if it is put down as a loan. You can't accept it, and you just can't accept it. We're going to have to choose what's more important. What's our primary stake here? And it's got to be for the culture of Black America. It should be enough that you ain't hurting nobody else. But we'll all get there together. Don't try to get there ahead of everybody. I'm going ahead of everybody so I can set up. Oh, if I take this $25,000, then I can help you out more. For what? 2 or 3 months? 6 months? A year? We can't do nothing that's going to jeopardize the mindset, the core values. Even though the core values and that mindset may take a little while to, get settled in its foundation. But that's okay. Once it gets settled, just like them plants out there, once it gets settled in the soil, then it can start growing. But just because it needs that little time, space right there, don't mean it ain't worthy of the patience. So yeah, we're going to have to establish that empowerment culture because we as a people need to know. We have been taught to take from us. We have been taught to ignore us, to shun us, to take away from us, to make us wait. And yeah. And we can't have that now. Yeah. Skin folk and kin folk. You're gonna have to do what you're gonna have to do. Be where you're supposed to be at. Number 2, acquire a group vision that articulates for us a clear picture of what Black America should be and what we can achieve. So we're gonna need that group vision. All of us. What does it look like to you? I know what it looked like to me. But see, we're doing this together as one. And the bigger the vision, the more included we are in the vision, then that's just going to help you. It's going to help all of us because it's your vision that's in there too. Now, it ain't going to be like, like white folks. White folks drew the vision of heaven, gave us that vision of heaven with the pearly white gates. And I don't know if there's Jesus or God standing at the pearly white gates with his hand out like that, waiting on you to come, Black America. That's their vision. It ain't even got no gate on the pearly white gates. It just got one set of gates right there at the front. And it have no back gates back there. So I'm like, oh, so you get in, but you can't get out. You got to come back out that front door. You want to get out and stuff. See, that's their vision. And that's just one vision. But see, with this vision right here, our group vision of this right here, of what Black America should be like and stuff, we can have it different. I know for me, if I drew heaven, honey, I would have stars in the sky. Oh, yeah, you would see rainbows. You might even see a little puppy up there with a little Black child holding down on the thing right there. Puppy might be free too. Take the damn chain away here. You in heaven. The puppy ain't even got a chain. The puppy and the little Black baby just walking around and stuff. I would definitely have some doors on that gate if it was ours. So, see, we got to have a group vision. That's all I'm saying. And it's different. That's why we all got to put in on it so it can be more beneficial, more profound, more hours. Oh, yeah, you might even see some musical notes. You just seen that little sign come across there. But if you know music, you know that they were like, la, 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 la. Yeah, that would be my heaven, my vision of heaven. So, see, we need that group vision as a group. Oh, honey, and then you put yours in there too. Oh, baby, everybody be like, yeah, that's where I'm going. But, we need that group vision. I'm just saying, I just use that as an analogy and stuff. Number 3, use the ethno-aggregation paradigm in order to combine the assets within our group to reach a group goal. The ethno-aggregation, where we put everything of ours, all our love, all our time, all our money, our effort, everything, our presence. We put all of that into us. That's what he's talking about. And it combines the assets within our group for us. Now, see, we ain't going to put all this together and then it's going to help Asian people or it's going to help Indians people or white people and stuff. No, it's going to help us. We're doing this for Black America only. Ain't no room, ain't no space, ain't no nothing else for nobody else. Nowhere throughout this. Number 4, last but not least, use the vertical integration paradigm to point out the direction in which we should travel. We going up. We going up. Straight to the top. You shouldn't have no reason to slide back down or to turn around. No, you shouldn't have no reason for that. And what they call the trickle down, you ain't got to go back. Honey, pull them up. We pulling everybody up. Ain't nothing finna trickle down. If it is, it's finna water the grass. We pulling each other up. Everybody finna rise. Our collective is. The ones that don't are the only ones that won't, because they want to stay where they are. Don't want to leave white America. Don't want to do this without a white America. And if you can't picture your life, Black America, without white America, holding your hand, looking over your shoulder, being in your bed, in your house. Oh, I digress. But hey, then yeah, you won't rise with us. You will be left with white America. Just so you know. These are effective tools for creating group self-interest, competitiveness, and team spirit. Also, they can function as templates to compel us to be consistent in situations where we must see, think, and make decisions on racial matters. You don't get to sit on the sidelines no more and turn your head and stuff because you seen that lady call that black baby a nigger. You don't get to sit on the sidelines for that no more. You don't get to turn around and go the other way because you seen white America doing some assaulting things to Black Americans, and you don't say nothing about it and stuff. If that's the case, then you need to be on the backside with everybody else back there. You don't need to be up here and stuff. If you ain't gonna say nothing, if you're not gonna condemn motherfuckers for what they doing to Black America now. Because it's still, for me, it's still about my ancestors. I don't give a damn if this motherfucker crumble off. A little bit at a time. Babylon gonna fall. I don't give a damn. It's still about my ancestors, my people, with me. I just want to let y'all know, yeah, I know Babylon is on fire. I just want y'all to know, I know it's on fire. Do your due diligence. Due diligence. Get where you need to get. Protect. Provide for yourself. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, let the motherfucker fall. She all down like that right there now, shaking and stuff. You better not go prop her up. You better not go prop her ass up. So yeah, y'all, these are effective tools because we need to have this group self-interest, and it's going to help us create group self-interest, competitiveness, and team spirit. You got to be about us. If you can't be about us, so you better not step your ass out there. Black America, Black America. White. We ain't doing that shit. No, that's not what this is. This is just for us. You got to have our team spirit. You got to have that team spirit for your ancestors, for the future, for Black babies. That don't mean hell you hate Black babies. I don't think white babies yeah, they still babies. They need a hug and a smile. I still speak to white babies too. The baby looking at me, hey baby. I still speak to white babies. They're just a baby. But I'm just saying, you know, Black babies is where my heart is. We need to have Black babies. Black babies need our love. They need our cuddling, our nurturing. They need our smiling and telling you so precious. Look at you. You look just like your grandma. Yeah, our babies need that. Shit, what the fuck? Also, they can function as templates to compel us to be consistent in situations where we must see, think, and make decisions on racial matters. Don't be scared about it. Fuck the dumb shit. We ain't forgetting nothing. Not no more. Now that we have our tools gathered, Chapter 3 focuses on the importance of communities and how we can build them to our advantage. How we can build our communities. Oh, my ancestors. We on part 2. Honey, we made it. Woo! Thank you, ancestors. Organizing for empowerment. Oh, my ancestors. Building competitive communities. This nation will be colorblind when whites proclaim their Black blood like they proclaim Indian and European lineage. Oh, my ancestors. And ain't everybody in there talking about that? I don't see color. No, I don't see color. Everybody the same. Also, is this what when white folks finna proclaim their Black blood? Because, you know, everybody did get to sleeping together and procreating and having babies and shit like that. And now you do see a sense of that happening and stuff. Oh, my ancestors. I think it was a week before last I seen what, honey, they were saying, and there were Black people too. And white people were loving it up, honey. White folk were saying that gingers, Black folk, that's who was in the video first, I believe. The Black man or somebody was saying that gingers, white people with red hair and freckles, that they Black. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just... So is that what this right here is talking about and stuff? I'm just saying. And then, you know, I often wonder myself, with all this that's going on, who plan on being the new black? Since they've been trying to exterminate black people for, since we got escaped from slavery, since we got free from slavery, is that when they decided to exterminate us? Because they couldn't have control of us again? I have no idea. But the American Dilemma, it's a 1,408-page document of genocide against Black America. So I'm just like, I got a problem with this chronological order and all that stuff too, because I didn't graduate like y'all did. So it's taking me a little time. I use everything I got to learn and remember and create these things that I'm learning to my memory and stuff, so I can know them. I can better know them and stuff when I don't have my books with me and I'm still out talking to my people and letting my people know that, honey, it's all about us. That sun is shining for you. It just gave me some of it too. That sun is up there for us. It ain't up there for other people and too. Not like that. It's giving them life. It's giving them one. But hell, it's the battery for you. It's the battery for you. I'm just saying and stuff, but yeah, all of this right here is so awesome. And we 20 years late, but it seemed like it's right on time. It's right on time. And I seen that. I didn't look at it, but I seen the title of it, Orange is the New Black. And then when I look at things and stuff, white folks done pretty much claimed everything of ours. And is it finna come a time where now they finna claim the blackness after all of this? Then I was thinking with Trump motherfucking ass, him and his administration taking everything away and erasing everything. So when they gonna bring it back? When they extinct us? Is that when they gonna bring it back? Oh, that's when they gonna bring everything back what black people have done. Now I don't know if the clone you is, I don't know how they plan on doing it, because it's really absurd. This is like a Twilight Zone. I never got into Twilight Zone and them Tales from the Crypts and stuff. I like the episode or two, but I ain't never really get into them and stuff. But this seems so surreal, don't it? Like they want you living in like the Fifth Element with Bruce Willis and that red-haired girl. That wasn't really a movie. They really want flying cars and stuff. Can you imagine seeing a motherfucker get little airplane just right on up through there on the side of us? What the hell is that? And yeah, they want you living in that right there. That's the type of world they want and that they're building. And so Black America, you can't go into this new world order, this new trap. That's all it is, a damn entrapment. You can't go into it the same way we left the plantations. Like when we left the plantations in 1865 with nothing. What they give black people, a potato or was it an apple? And somebody said it was a jug of cider, I guess. I didn't even remember the jug of cider, but I guess, all right, I digress. A jug of cider and an apple or a potato. That was all you left with. Leaving the plantations. Nothing else. Because when I seen Jane Pittman, her movie on YouTube, she had her two rocks. And people thought they were just plain rocks, but they wasn't plain rocks. They were flint rocks to start fires. But they left basically with nothing. So is that how we living? We living here now, this world right here, going into this new world order with nothing. So yeah, that's kind of like, well, wow, you just sit and think about it and stuff, and it's like, oh, so that's what's going on. And then you start thinking and you start critiquing and you start seeing things and stuff. Yeah, this nation will be colorblind when white people proclaim their black blood like they proclaim Indian and European lineage. Ooh-wee. Yeah, honey. I digress there. I'll stop right there because I get to, talking about some more stuff with white America, and they ain't even that. As far as I'm concerned, it's time for white folks to go back to Europe. Wherever they come from, wherever the Caucasus Mountains at and stuff, I get a globe or something, a world map or something, and find out where it's at, I guess, because I don't know. I'm from a little bitty old hick town, and I'm just learning a whole lot of these things. But for my people, yeah, we're in another awakening. We're in a double war, in a reawakening. Ain't that some shit? I put together the rest of it. Well, to go with that, because that ain't just it. A dual war and a reawakening at the same time. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Paula Waller Pride. I'm glad you're doing great. Yes, honey. And pass it on. Let our people know we ain't got to worry. Don't worry. Just be wary. We just need to know what's going on. See, although I am cautious of Trump motherfucking ass, I ain't racist either. I'm motherfucking suspicious. Because if I was racist, it wouldn't be nobody here. Wouldn't be no motherfucker in America but black people. If I had any bit of power, yeah, that's how I know I ain't racist. Because if I had some power, I would use every ounce of it. Get your ass up out of here. Right now. I sure would. So, yeah, I'm suspicious of white folks. Yep, I am. And I'm going to always be suspicious of they motherfucking ass. But I digress. You know, we got right to. Let's just read us some gratitude so we can get out of here. And we just went a minute over and stuff because I've been talking a lot because it took me a few days. I just want to leave us with some gratitude. You know, go put some music on and stuff, you know, some good music and stuff. Go listen to you some good music, make you feel goosebumps and stuff. You see your Auntie Wanda Sue, your Aunt Becky, your Uncle Jamie. You see everybody having a good time off of Zap. Roger, you know, I'm just saying, Roger Trapman. Yeah, it's the music and stuff. You know, we got to be grateful. We got to have gratitude. Gratitude is your greatest key. Gratitude is your greatest key right now, Black America. When you grateful and stuff, honey, it opens up so many doors and windows, honey. I don't know if the archangel just kicking doors, breaking through windows and stuff. All of them is just opening up. When you got that gratitude, honey, everything is opening up and stuff. And you get nothing but abundance and prosperity. But you got to keep it going. You got to keep it going. It's like riding a bike. You can't wake up and be grateful and then you stop. You forgot all about it. Done got out of your mind and stuff. So that's why we got to retrain our minds. We just got to retrain our minds. And you know, when you retrain, repetition, it makes things more normal. It makes things like second nature to you. And we want gratitude to be like that with us because check this out. Gratitude shields you from negativity. Yeah, negativity. I probably got all kind of folks throwing negative at me and stuff, but honey, I'm knocking shit out left back. I'm kicking shit away from me and stuff just by being grateful. Just that gratitude. Gratitude is working when you don't even think it's working. You don't even know. Because I ain't doing nothing to nobody. I ain't hurt nobody. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just reading the book and giving my opinions. But you know, some people don't like that and stuff because it's like, oh, what's that gonna cost us? When if other people start feeling the same way or thinking the same way and you come up with your own thoughts anyway. Yeah, what's that gonna do? And so, you know, yeah. But gratitude, it shields you from all that bullshit. It shields you from all that, you know. And I transmute mine into love. I don't want to send no hatefulness back on your motherfucking ass because you might combustionate right then and there. So, you know, I try to send everything back in love and stuff, you know. Yeah, except for white Americans. I ain't sending a damn thing back for white America. No goddamn affection, no forgiveness, none of that. I just live and let live as far as they're concerned. That's all I got for them. Live and let live. And that's good for me. I can deal with that. I don't feel bad about it. Don't face forgiveness is for you. No, this is for me. I am for me. It don't make me feel bad at all because, hell, I don't forgive white America for what they've done here. White America should have been stood up to what their ancestors did to my ancestors and righted this wrong. Hell, the ass is out there now. Hell, with everybody else, and half of them folk don't even belong here from what I can tell. So, yeah, you knew what the fight was. When Vernon John said, if you see a good fight, get in it. When Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Fred Hampton and Marcus Garvey and everybody, when they were talking to white America. Them other goddamn people was not here then. They was talking to white America. So yeah, I don't feel no type of way about white America motherfucking ass shit here. Somebody should have been telling them, just like our brother that we read at night. And he's so nice and respectful, so loving and honest. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Michael Eric Dyson. And in all his love for us and stuff, he still is a compassionate and respectful and affectionate man to white America and call them beloved and my friends. you know, even in his sermon, because he's a minister. And maybe that's why, because he's a minister. And, you know, he got the divine calling on him and stuff to be like that and stuff. But I don't. I ain't got to say my friend nothing. They just white people, clanimals, that did these things to my ancestors. And that's not being disrespectful to their motherfucking ass. It's being truthful about it. Just because I ain't phrasing it politically correct don't mean I got to, because I don't. And anyway, gratitude makes you at least 25% happier. Black America, what you got to be sad about? What the fuck is you got to be bad about? So what, the lights getting cut off at 5 o'clock? So the fuck what? Run the extension cord next door. You get your check Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with that 2-day. If you can't wait till then, get out there with your sign, with your light bill stapled on it. You gonna staple your light bill on there just like that right there? Whoever comes through it can help you with that light bill. Hell, everybody asking for some money out there on the corner. Motherfucker want money for a cigarette, want money for a beer. I ain't got help me. I need food. Baby need diapers. I ran out of gas up the street. Brother asked me for some gas money and didn't even have no car. Didn't even have on no shoes and stuff. I don't know. But when I see him again, I'm going to tell him, don't lie to me. Now, you don't lie to me and tell me you ran out of gas up the street. I thought he just took him out here was hot. But then I always see you and you're still right there. But I ain't had a chance to stop because I ain't never caught the light again. But when I see him and talk to him, don't be lying to me. Shit, go on and say, sister, I need a beer. Or whatever it is. Sister, I need a White Castle sandwich or something. Don't tell me you done ran out of gas and stuff knowing you ain't even got no car now. I get it that you have to sometimes embellish your story for some of us because some people don't want to give up that dollar with your stingy ass. I'm just saying. But yeah, you ain't what you got to be so down and depressed about and stuff. Fix it. Fix it. Don't be sitting there being all motherfucking depressed and sad and I can't do this. What am I going to complaining and shit? Think outside the box, Black America. We've survived everything. We have survived everything that would have took anybody else out. That's the only reason why they feel like, yeah, I love Black America, I do. But they don't. I wonder how in the fuck did they survive everything, though? How the fuck did they survive this and this and this and this and this? And yeah. So yeah, you ain't got nothing to feel like that about and stuff. Everything is only temporary. It's only temporary. If you don't make up enough money right out there at that corner on that sign, that stop sign right there with your help, $110 needed for light bill. You don't make $100, go on and go to them churches then. First thing tomorrow morning, go on and go to them churches, hit up them food shelves and stuff, and let them know, yeah, I need the food, but my lights off right now. You got any resources? Before I take this chicken, you need to quit eating meat too. Before I take this chicken, I need to get my lights on. You got it? I bet you them white folks, oh yeah, we got resources here. Keep in touch with them because when you go to them resources, they be like, oh, we're out of funds. Now Trump done stopped our grants. Then you call that church and be like, no, ma'am. That man took their funds. They said they can't help me. She might go in her whole purse and be like, yes, well, just send me your account number and stuff. And if you trust me, I'll call up there and pay your bill for you. Let her do it. Them the loopholes that they were supposed to have been getting in. See, loopholes like that to help Black America. I'm just saying, for me. Far as the babies, honey, take them babies on over there to your sister, your cousin house, somebody, and let them spend some time with their cousins and stuff and they auntie, and just let her know, girl, they don't cut my damn lights off. I'm going to have to bring the babies over here and stuff. Take all the food over there too here because you know you can't use it. And you either stay over there with them, go home, clean out your refrigerator and some shit, before it get real dark. And yeah, and eat your pizza by candlelight. I'm just saying, just some options and stuff, but being sad and depressed and stuff, see your way out of it. Think about it. Hell, if you got to, call somebody. You call me, it's on there somewhere, send me a message or something, I'll give you something to think about. Get your mind off of it. Retrain your mind, Black America. And gratitude is going to make you 25% happier. See, we let things take our happiness away from us, take our joy away from us. Just motherfucking shit the hell that shouldn't even be that goddamn important in our life. So goddamn what hell shit? The motherfucking lights gonna be off for 7 goddamn days. Yeah, come on, y'all. You going over here where your auntie at. You gonna be over there for the whole summer. She gonna be like, what? You told me a week. You bringing everything over here. I'm just saying, you know. Yeah, just don't worry about the little stuff. Don't worry about the little stuff. Yeah, gratitude gonna make you at least 25% happier. You got to find it. Once you start being grateful, them ideas gonna just be dropping on you and stuff. You're gonna be like, wow, I can do this. Yeah. So, you know, just have some gratitude about yourself and stuff, because now the way things going and you all sad, depressed, complaining, you don't know what to do. You got brain fog and shit. You 1 minute you're okay, then you're crying, then you're happy, then you're irritable, then you're angry and stuff. All of that shit right there, put it into perspective. Think outside the box. You got to get yourself in a better frame of mind. Let gratitude help you. Soon as you say, oh, I'm so thankful. At least I know what all is going on with me. Thank you. I'm so grateful I know what all is going on with me. Then you can start putting it in order. So you can just go on and knock them off. Check them off. Done. Checked off. Checked off. Gratitude going to help you with that. I promise you it will. Just be grateful. Gratitude rewires your brain. When you grateful and stuff, it rewires your brain. Like with that light bill, honey, being grateful, at least I know what I got to do. I'm so grateful I know what I got to do. I can go to the church. I can go up here to the food shelves. I can go out there with my sign. I got just as much reason to be out here with my light bill stapled up here on my thing. I got just as much right to be out here on, God damn it, whatever street you on, just like everybody else do. And I got a reason to be out here asking for some help and some change. You know, gratitude, y'all, it rewires your brain. In Black America, we need our brain rewired because we all fucked up behind white America. Gratitude eliminates your stress and it heals you. Just being grateful. Gratitude improves your sleep. You can sleep like a baby tonight. You gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Ain't no lights nowhere through that apartment, honey. But you got things settled. You got the babies where they need to be. Ain't no food spoiling and stuff because you took them where the babies was at and stuff. You got a plan tomorrow morning. You done ate that cold pizza in the dark by candlelight. I don't know. You sit out on that patio out there till them mosquitoes ran your ass in the house. It was pitch black up in there. But you found your way over there to your bed. And you had cleaned the refrigerator out before it got real dark and stuff. And don't smell like old refrigerator and stuff. And you can rest. You can sleep. You know, first thing in the morning, honey, you're going to be the first one on that corner with your sign. Sure will, son. I'm just saying. It improves your sleep. You know, it helps you out. Gratitude. That's all it is. Gratitude boosts your self-esteem and your performance. Gratitude does all of that. Gratitude enhances the law of attraction. Yep. It already wants you. What you want you to. Yep. You be grateful for it, honey. They've been telling me and stuff, act like you already got it. Yeah, Faith, just act like you already got it. And it's coming. Oh, I guess I got to act like I already got a little bit more stuff, but I see it coming. Oh, yeah, I see all of my law of attraction, everything that I'm designing stuff, honey, I see it. I see it coming through the cosmos. Honey, it's dodging black holes because, you know, black holes is like, or pull it back in and stuff, you know. But, yeah, everything that I'm designing, honey, is dodging black holes, honey. It's busting meteors. Busting right through them, coming down there to me. What I'm attracting is sliding down rainbows and stuff, because you know the rainbow is like that right there. Oh yeah, honey, it's like it's coming to me. It even jumps on a star, and you know the star got them little things on. Yeah, what's coming to me? What's coming to me, honey, is on that star. That's why you see them holes in the sky up there. When at nighttime you see them holes, because that star, honey, that star just rolling like a tumbleweed, you know, coming through the cosmos down to me. Down because of gratitude. Yeah, because of gratitude. But you got to keep your gratitude going. I got to keep mine going too and stuff. I might have gratitude right there on that wall. Just be gratitude. Yeah, just saying the word. Grateful, being grateful. Gratitude improves your relationships. Honey, if you find somebody that's grateful to your motherfucking ass, honey, you stay there. Stay with them. You find somebody that's grateful to you and teaching you how to be grateful. They loving you, taking care of you and stuff, giving you all that's the best. Honey, yeah, because you're going to get out here. Ain't many people grateful. Shit, you tell somebody, honey, be grateful. Just be grateful with what. Grateful for what? Don't you see my tire just went flat? Dang, I'm out here in the heat and stuff. Change it. Shit, just keep your feet from under the car. Keep your feet from under the car. Don't be no damsel in distress. You got your tools right there. You got your phone. Go on YouTube. You're in the middle of nowhere. You're calling everybody at work. What the hell were you doing way out there anyway? You got your phone and stuff. You got your jack. You even got a little donut in your trunk. Go on YouTube, see how to change a goddamn tire and set your ass right there. Work with that jack. Rewind YouTube. Ain't nobody there but you. Shit, you don't need to listen to music. Hell, you need to learn how to change this tire. And keep your feet from under the car, because if it falls down, it's going to chop off both of your feet. Then you ain't going to be able to drive. I'm just saying. And yeah, change the damn tire. Yeah, it's that easy. It ain't, it's easier said than done, but it's possible. I'm just saying, we got to start rewiring our brains and stuff. We got to. That's the only way this is going to work for us. But yeah, when you find somebody that's on that even keel and that's appreciative and grateful and, all of that good stuff, then yeah, it's worth it, because right now, that's what you need. Right now, that's what you need. It's time for us to get serious about that. Spending all our time, our energy, all our effort and stuff, just wasting it. No, that ain't going to be no more. If that's the case, then go ahead and be with MAGA. Go on over there with MAGA and stuff, and that way at least your ass might get unalived out camping or something like that, but at least you'll be like, well, damn, at least I ain't got to worry about changing my own tire. No. Use discernment. I digress, though. But it's all about the vibrations and stuff anyway, y'all. It's all about the vibrations and stuff. And singing, then we finna go. Singing. How your body reacts to singing. And I love music. Honey, I love me some black music. Baby. Yes. And I didn't even know why. But I found out, y'all, that music is the only activity that activates your entire brain. Yep. I still didn't research that. I'm going to see if that's true. I'm going to do some more research on singing and stuff, too. But it said that music is the only activity that activates your whole brain. Sex don't even do that. Eating food. I know you love banana pudding. Banana pudding don't even do that. It might activate this part and that part, or maybe this part, that part, and that part, but all the brain, it don't activate that whole brain and stuff. No. The only thing that do that is music, honey. And Black America, I want to tell you, you better get back to your music. Get back to your mama's music. Because this music right here and stuff, it'll lead your ass astray. You walk right into the black hole. It didn't even have to suck you in. You just walk right on up in there. Talking about walk, and walk right on into the black hole. So yeah, you got to use discernment with this too. I'm just saying. But when you sing joyful, expressive songs, y'all, it can nourish your heart. Honey, it will balance your emotions and uplift your spirit, honey, just by singing. I don't care if you sing it good times. Honey, 2 or 3 people going to look up, and they might be in some other stuff. They're going to look up at you good time. Yeah, they're going to start thinking about little Michael and Thelma and JJ. Somebody going to talk about, remember Penny? Oh, our little Penny. Janet Jackson when she was a little girl. Oh, yeah, it's the music. And it resonates with us. Hell, white folks going to take over good times, and if you don't watch out. Shit, they already on that commercial pushing their chairs and stuff, talking about Cool in the Game, singing that song and stuff. I'm just saying, use yours. That's yours. Hell, everybody else using it. And singing, y'all, honey, singing helps expand your lungs, honey. And it improves your oxygen intake. It improves when you singing. And honey, our songbirds can blow. Honey, Stephanie Mills will take you there. Sure will, honey. And when she do, and you doing it too, oh, honey, it ain't nothing but giving you so much oxygen, honey. Your lungs is so pink. Honey, they done got so pink and done swelled up. Just taking in all that good oxygen and stuff, honey, because you singing. You holding that note. That might be the only time we take a real good deep breath unless we focused on it. I think I've been hyperventilating. for like the last 9-10 years. I don't know. It just dawned on me. I went to a breathing class, how to breathe properly. And so I'm like, wow, well, how long have I been misbreathing? Breathing the wrong way. But it's a thing. We got to get on a new paradigm for everything. Everything. Because we breathing like white folks. It stands to reason we doing everything else like white folks. We eating like them, dressing like them, talking like them, living like them. Oh, my ancestors. So, yeah, so we breathing like white folks, too. In about 3 to 7 years, y'all know it's going to be like that. Y'all know it's going to be like that right there because here you're breathing like white folks. We got big nostrils, wide nostrils. I intentionally keep my nostrils like this sometimes. Don't come up and ask me, Face, what's wrong with you? Are you mad? You mad? For what? Now, I do got to furrow my brow a little bit to open them up. See? But yeah, honey, I love to open up my wide nostrils. I sure do. To get that oxygen intake. We got to breathe right. We got to redo everything. Yeah, we got to redo everything. But honey, with gratitude, you can rewire your brain. Gratitude gonna help you do it. Yeah. Singing helps regulate emotions like frustration, anger, and stress right on out your liver. Yeah, you don't know why sister be mad every day. Like, damn shit, we just got up. I just seen you turn on your light. You just stepped outside. That cup of coffee is so hot. I know you just got up and made that cup of coffee. You must have just woke up. You still got sleep in your eyes and stuff. We just opened our bedroom door and came out. Sis, you just woke up. What is you mad about? I heard you in your room when you woke up. Damn. What? And I knew when she come out that room and stuff, oh, Lord, Face woke. Your family know. Your family know they so sick of you. They so sick of your ass. Yeah, and it ain't nothing but all that frustration, anger, and stress accumulating on your ass. Sing a song. Sing a song. Sing a song. Just sing a song. Put on some music. For our family, Black people, remember when we were kids and stuff, we were little, and we always had the music on. Soul Train come on Saturday morning. From Sunday to Friday, we had the radio on. I remember, honey, my mama used to let us keep the radio on all night. Yes, honey, we listened to Magic 101 Jams. From Memphis, Tennessee, honey. Oh, I love Magic 101. It wasn't nobody like Magic 101 Jam. Honey, I wake up in the middle of the night. Because I done heard my song on the radio, honey. Oh, yes, I love it. Ain't nothing like our music. I'm just saying it ain't nothing like it. Put it on. That's why them babies don't want to get up in the morning and go to school. Fuck school. Miss Kathy motherfucking, I don't like her. Yeah, that's why they like that. Put on some music. Not they kind of music. They gonna have your ass listening to wet ass pussy. I'm just saying. And they ain't but 9-10 years old. But that's what you done let them do. Put on your mama's music. Yeah, put on something that Earth, Wind, and Fire. Fantasy. Every man has a place. In his heart there's space. And the world can erase his fantasy. Take a ride in the sky. On a ship, fantasize. All your dreams will come true right away. Yeah, put it on. Shit, all they know is that sound good out there. Gonna hear Philip Bailey in the background and stuff. But yeah, it's good. It's good music. Now, when they wake up, they might be looking for breakfast. Give me 5 minutes, please. They might be looking for breakfast and stuff. So it might help if you, I don't know, got some oats going and stuff. I ain't gonna say bacon and stuff like that because you ain't supposed to wake up with a chicken's fetus and a ass. You know, how Dr. Layla Africa said, yeah, we woke up eating chicken fetuses and asses and shit because we done put everything on there. You got sausage, motherfucking bacon, then you got eggs sitting over there and stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm just saying, maybe have some fruits. You know, they come up in there and yeah, got them feeling good. You know, Earth, Wind, and Fire doing. They looking for some bacon and toast and stuff. No, I got you some fruits over here. Here's some papaya. Then you got some oranges. I got you some apples. Here you some watermelons and stuff. And maybe they like it room temperature. It's been sitting out for an hour now because I knew you were going to wake up hungry. And maybe have them a little bagel or something on the side. I don't know. Just try to be healthy with it and stuff because you the one preparing the meal. See? You preparing the meal. Have extra. Because, you know, yeah, we be wanting that meat. You know, that meat is what filled me up. I eat some more watermelon shit. Hell, eat some more. I don't know. Eat some more of them papayas and stuff like that to fill yourself up. See, we got to do all of these things. Because if we don't, all this frustration, you're angry, you're stressful, you're hungry, you're broke. You know, you broke up, your heart broken and stuff. All of that weighs on our feelings and stuff. Weighs on our emotions. Not to mention, it's accumulating in your livers. Then your ass taking all these pills and shit. That's accumulating in your bodies and stuff. So yeah, having a little gratitude in the song, honey, it's gonna take you a long way. I'm just saying. And this is the last thing, and then I got to go because I know we going outside. But singing can strengthen your kidney energy by fostering vocal expression. When you singing with Stephanie Mills, when your ass is singing with Jill Scott, A Lovely Day, oh honey, your kidney's singing too. Yes. When I wake up in the morning, love, your kidney's singing too. And the sun hurts my eyes. Yeah. And it's something without warning, love. Where's heavy on my mind? Your kidney singing. Then I looked at you, and the world's all right with me. Yeah, your kidneys is singing. Honey, they in there. Your kidneys is getting off in there, honey. Yeah, the body singing does this. So imagine when you singing that old bullshit ass music. Talking about bust your head, stab you in the chest. That ain't doing no good for you. Your body is shriveling. Honey, your heart, your lungs, your liver, your kidney, they all like. That's how they doing. So you got to change it. We got to change it for us. And I promise you, white folks is using every last one of your benefits for themselves. Right down to the music. But it's all about vibrations. But that's it. We done. I know I went a little longer today and stuff, trying to, I don't know, get myself familiar with sitting down and reading again and stuff. You know, it got quiet out there. Let me see if anybody out there listening. Shit. Don't be eavesdropping now, because you can come on in the classroom. I'm just saying. But I love y'all. Peace and power to the people. I love you to life and afterlife. And just stay the focus. Stay focused. Just keep your eye on what's happening. Because I don't believe it's been no truth called. I don't believe that man just going to let things be after what's done happened and stuff. I do not believe that bullshit. Hell, you is not finna motherfucking piss on me and tell me it's raining. I don't give a damn if your piss smell like pineapples. You ain't finna piss on me. I'm not going to let you piss on Black America and tell us it's pineapple juice. It ain't raining. Oh, my soda sprayed over. No kind of shit like that. Just stay the course. Be wary and prepare as you can. Go out and get them 5-gallon buckets. Go up there to the Dollar Tree. Buy you some beef jerky for them babies. Get some trail mix, some little crackers and stuff like that. Get a coloring book with some little colors and stuff like that. Put them little things there. Some water bottles. You can get them little small water bottles. You can get like 3 or 4. Fit them in there at the bottom around it. Then put everything on top of it. If you want to, put another little round there and stuff, you know, and just fill it up and stuff and put their name on it. We're going to do hers and a couple of the others and buy a few more things for them. Somebody's going to get done today. And just start prepping. Start prepping. If you got to get up and go real quick, everybody, you better run your ass over there and get that bucket. You better get your ass over there and get your bucket and come on. If we get too good, everybody got 2 buckets. You don't need nothing. Put your purse, your bag, your backpack around your neck. Grab them buckets and let's go. Yep, because we got to get down. We ain't got time to tarry. I'm just saying. But I love y'all, and I'll see you tonight. Yep. I love you too, Elijah and Paula Waller. Yeah, gratitude is the attitude. Yep, I didn't know it either, but I'm learning too.